plug my mouse in, maybe. Okay. We should be live. Yeah, that's how that works. Sweet.
Final day.
Can you share your screen really quick?
What's that? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can you share? All right.
Sharing my screen. Hang on.
Hey, look at that.
Keep pausing Earl Scott in like the worst possible position.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We got Calder in the car. We got Bruce in the chair. We got last day of Scott Porter. I already know the God Pack was pulled. Predictions were correct, just not the correct day. I have not looked at any of the stuff that we got, so I'm going to be excited. Got 5 chases to look at.
Rattle through it. Keep it under a tight hour. Tight 50 minutes we can.
The Loki series
Calder is eagerly waiting to play actual Heroclix, so we've got to. Sorry, Scott, we've got to skip ahead to something.
That are unique.
This is definitely the day we could have spent the longest talking about.
Oh my gosh!
It's really a shame.
So booster. Hold one of them if it is what I think it is. I'm going to open this other booster first. So booster.
Oh man, it's
no one's one. And then he
opens one and he's like, I don't know about that. Classic Scott Porter action going on.
9. And let's see. Yes.
Which is fair.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Did he pull a chase in the other booster?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Dude, isn't that ridiculous?
That is nuts.
He pulled a God Pack and a chase.
I didn't even know. Are the chases a different base color? Because the collector's got a blue base.
I mean, collector's blue.
And the chase
I honestly not remember if the rest of them are all blue. They might be.
But
dude,
awesome.
chase bases.
And this
I want to say back, but I mean, like, I guess Dr. Doom had them, but like back again, finally. Like, it's good to see them again.
Blue for like Disney, I guess.
It's crazy. But then
the predominant color of the set is kind of blue, right?
Yeah.
Pietro Maximoff. That's awesome. The fact
we got
that
the rare
brought
Pietro.
Sick.
Ralph
and bring it all together.
The the buffest collector that ever will be.
And really.
Oh, he actually
collector.
One of the very few commons we hadn't seen.
Succinct universe, and I think it's so cool. There's our first Winter Soldier. So we got Bucky, who we hadn't seen on the inside the box from the outside of the booster.
You're basic.
And then we got
that
T'Challa,
shiny.
Star-Lord.
So obviously this is like Winter Soldier arm, and then the other sculpt will have like a more definitive like vibranium arm.
And I
assume so, yeah.
That's cool.
That's a fresh
I'm okay with that.
The other booster might not be what I thought. So yeah, no, okay.
Dude, that's like
He's like, oh, I pulled a chase. Maybe the other booster isn't what I thought it was.
Don't worry, Scott.
We got Winter Soldier, common. Avengers Wakanda, Soldier. Still having nightmares means I still remember combat reflexes. Leap climb. Whoa. Unbenching that old LC.
Awesome.
Where's the shoot? Once per turn, when Winter Soldier is placed, after resolutions, you may give an action token to an adjacent opposing character. It's not terrible. It's not a great attack power, but it's cool.
That's kind of weird for him.
Yeah.
It's about him falling out of the plane, which is kind of funny. Like, I think that's hilarious.
I think it is. It's pretty. Oh no, it's once per turn. I was gonna say it'd be fairly abusable, but.
Oh, like spin ring him.
Yeah, just like sidestep, drop, carry, drop, spin. But once per turn.
Yeah.
50 points, solid little sealed piece, running shot, 11 for 3. Got some in power. Got combat reflexes, so he's not terrible at close, but you get like a running shot right off the bat. I don't need it anyway. Well, I don't always think of it immediately. I'm right-handed. Okay, poor Bucky. His willpower is I'm right-handed. All right, who we got next?
That's hilarious.
T'Challa Star-Lord, the unmasked version, the Chadwick Boseman. Guardians of the Galaxy Ravagers Wakanda Pirate. Let me introduce you to the family I made along the way. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the minions of Thanos, Ravagers, or Wakanda keyword. Gain the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword. The weirdest keyword cheating combination. Ravagers, almost unplayable. Minions of Thanos, like, after rotation, very few to choose from. Wakanda, I mean, Wakanda and Guardians of the Galaxy, like,
kind of been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's the kind of keyword cheating I like.
Yeah, that's something that if you pull up to like my venue and you're playing a team of like Ravagers, Minions, Wakanda, and a few Guardians, and I will not be upset that you're keyword cheating.
Yeah, dude, more power to you. I love it.
ESD Super Senses got some running shot, Force Blast, Pulse Wave, Precision Strike. Had me worried for a second. We do not back down from a fight. No treasure is worth as much as the good that can be done with it. That was kind of a cool thing about his Star-Lord, is that like he was very like willing to give away stuff. Like he was not in it for himself.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dude, there's
solid
your uncommon running shot Pulse Wave. 12 for 4 base attack or Pulse Waver.
12 for 4 with ESD Super Senses.
Or, I mean, if you just want to go down in stats, like, a little bit, 11 for 3 for a Pulse Wave.
If you don't have that
for 40 points.
The room for a 100-point figure, but I mean, I think you'll make room for that. That's a pretty solid 11 square reach with Outwit. And he's got Guardians, so he's just a 20, and your opponent can't do much about that.
True.
That's pretty solid.
Nice.
All right, now we got Pietro, Ralph Bonner, Celebrity Mystical Speedster. He's got the Spooktacular trait. So I guess I didn't realize that he was also, part of the Spooktacular episode. So he's got the Please Stand By power, Silly String the Neighborhood, Hypersonic Speed. When Pietro Maximoff uses it after resolutions, roll a d6 on a 4 through 6, so 50-50. Give an action token to each opposing character he moved adjacent to during the action. That's good.
Yeah.
So you not only get your normal hypersonic speed, that effect's really cool too. Sorry.
Dude, you can like token up almost an entire team depending on how close they are together.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah, you just bop, make an attack.
That's awesome.
Finish your hypersonic. Yeah. So his feet are clear. Great. His hands just have like effects, like movement effects, and are somewhat translucent.
That makes sense. I mean, his whole lower torso is like a blur, right? Whenever he would run, that kind of makes sense. It's pretty cool, dude. He's got like the jean shorts and everything. I love it.
The fact that you can make out his ear through the hair means that they actually took their time painting these, which is pretty cool. The wrinkles and like the lightning bolt, like he's I'm excited for like a DC set with this kind of quality because I really want to get like some like Flash, some cool figures with this kind of sculpt quality. Oh, there's Vision randomly. All right, he's an 11 speed, 10 attack, 2 damage, 18 defense. He's got that stop click. He's got that traded shape change that he can heal from.
Does he have to I'm going to have a bunch of Calder face all up in your guys' face. Sorry. Does he have to hit? No, just when he uses it after resolution. Dang, so it's still a 50-50.
It's a
11 square move around the team. Oh, my gosh.
Like TK him out, potentially action up a whole team without having to roll an attack, really.
That is so good, man.
I mean,
it doesn't matter that he has a 10 attack. And then top down
or 2 damage,
or 2 damage, doesn't matter. That's just awesome.
And then he still gets that power on his last click when he hits stop, so plus
Mystics, plus
that 45 points. I love that they can heal right off that stop click with their own shape change.
Yeah,
so you got to be careful when you're like attacking them. All right, now we got our first chase, the Collector. He looks pretty solid. All right, real name Tanalier Tivan. Elders of the Universe. Oh boy, Cosmic.
Oh dude.
If you have at least one character of each rarity of common, uncommon, rare, and super rare on your force, friendly characters modify attack +1. That is one of the most interesting traits.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you have to build with at least 1, 2, 3, 4, plus him. You have to have at least 5. At least they didn't add Ultra Chase to that.
Oh my gosh. That'd be some Prince format stuff going on there.
I mean, across the board, +1 attack. That's not anything to sneeze about.
That's really cool.
There's plenty more we can play with at the beginning of the game. If each character on your starting force is from a different Heroclix set, as long as the collector is on the map, friendly characters modify damage +1. Holy cow.
Nice.
So he's like a very meta piece. Like, and by meta, I don't mean Heroclix meta gonna be like...
Right.
I mean, like, he's like self-referential of the game in multiple ways. That's pretty fun. What kind of being leaves a party without saying goodbye? Stop super senses. I simply abhor drama. He's a very just utility piece. He's potentially adding +1 damage, potentially adding +1 attack. Looks like he's got Incap, Steel Energy, Perplex. What's he coming in at?
This is a lot of words to read.
Oh my gosh, 25 points. I'm not saying that like he's busted, but for 25 points, that's a lot of utility.
Dude, even with a 25-point Perplexer on Cosmic.
25-point Perplex with a stop click and, I mean, double target, 12 attack, Incap, like... I mean, at least he's not a flyer, so he can't carry anyone.
Dude,
but holy cow.
I gotta say, that's not the dial I thought he was gonna have.
No. I will say...
Not at all.
Yeah, a few things I really like about this.
That's wild.
He is a figure that really skews heavily towards the casual play. I don't see this being... So, like, yes, you could add, like, a common, uncommon, rare, and super rare on, like, a random Cosmic team. That'd be pretty easy to get that +1 attack.
That would be easy,
so maybe he'll make out on teams like that, but like, are you really playing him for that? I think he's going to make some Elders of the Universe teams for sure. I'll definitely play him. He's not very collecty, but he's a super solid utility piece.
I think it's like if you are a good collector, then he's good. I think that's kind of...
that's what they were going. They were like, if you collect Heroclix, then he gives you bonuses.
I mean, that's how I feel it is, right? If you have,
that seems,
it's kind of like his collection. Like if you have one of everything,
So they modeled this.
Cool.
They modeled this collector after like Scott Porter, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
actually
Scott Porter.
I don't know what Scott's collection looks like, but I just imagine it's extensive.
He must have a pretty big one. He's pulled out those legacy figures, typically from his own collection. So I don't know. Either he's a lucky guy or he just kind of has a lot of stuff. So. Hot dog. That's a good Scott face.
Yeah. That's a Scott that knows he's about to open a God Pack. All right, so it is different colored. Most God Packs are. It's opaque. You cannot see through it. I want to see his reaction.
Okay, guys. I want to say this. Make sure that everybody... This booster, this brick... Not a normal brick.
Not a normal brick.
This is not. I mean, this exists in the wild, I suppose now, because it has in the past. I've heard tales. I've heard stories of God packs, and that is what we have here. And I think God packs can come with just the normal assortment of other things that you would get. Anyway, I think I'm back.
I was glitching out like crazy there for a second.
So,
bow wrap.
This is nuts. So we're going to find out what a lot of the chases are, guys. But again, the rarity on this is massive. This is not normal. I want to say that out loud. And I'm sure that WizKids would want me to share that too. They must have known they were sending me a God pack. I don't think this is like completely random. But that being said, if they didn't know, then I
can. There you go.
Lucky.
All right.
Okay. But this particular brick, I just want to share that.
All right, we've
but
got the
that being said,
Ultron.
God packs were around a long time ago, and I haven't seen one in quite some time. But here we go.
We really have not seen God packs in over 5 years.
We've got
over 5 years.
Ultron
Gamora.
Infinity.
Ultron Infinity.
All blue bases. All blue bases.
This is
Love
awesome.
to see it.
Oh yes. We've got the Loki.
Dude, he's tall, dude.
Loki from Party Thor.
Loki, not as big.
We've got,
Loki's just barely taller than Gamora.
No, he should be way huge. That's all right. That's all right.
If this is what I think it is.
I'm most excited about. Truly most excited about Ultron, but I really want to see what they possibly did with Loki.
Me once again. Sorry, guys.
Not a lot to work with.
I'm true.
Yeah,
I agree.
This is Sicarian Iron Man. Yo, that's wicked.
Okay, Sicarian Iron Man. Junk Pit Iron Man.
Gosh. These are very pretty. Like,
they are.
They don't bust out metallics all the time, and like they don't always have like these really shiny kind of effects. But like the blue on Loki is like a matte because that's skin tone, and then like right next to him is this Ultron where like each gem is painted well. His body is like super shiny, like reflective. Next to like that is Gamora with like the gold Thanos kind of armor kind of stuff, and the double blade all have like shine, and then like they just really managed to get all of the right colors used in the right places, and they didn't bleed over. It's just very impressive.
That Iron Man is like nuts looking. Love it.
The little detail at the bottom of Ultron's cape. Like, not only is there like little like ridges in his cape, but like there's like a yellow flow that goes with it. It's just nuts that they managed to like knock this out so well.
I think
that's wild, actually. Wow.
Oh, and then we got
Prime.
So we got the Super Rare Prime Captain Carter.
A little what if pack.
So he did get 5 chases, but then the God Pack came with like I wonder if all the God Packs will be like this, or if there will be an alternate one with the other set of chases.
So I looked at it earlier. There's only 3 chases that are live action. So it would have to be pulling the Vision Super Rare Prime, and then maybe like Power Broker or U.S. Agent or something.
So it'd have to, if they wanted to do the live action stuff, because it would be Scarlet Witch, Agatha, and Sam Cap. Yeah. Okay.
Still plausible.
Who are we possibly going with first, Scott?
Like in effect,
normally go with like the lamest first, but who could we possibly go with first here?
I would not.
There aren't any lame ones. So I guess it just has to be lower rarity, even though Super Rare Prime is sometimes a higher rarity, like they're more expensive on the secondary market.
It looks different.
It's true.
All right, let's see what that shield does. What that shield do though?
What else you do with that shield?
One, Super Rare Peggy. Yeah, she's a slammed. Cat looked up.
Okay. Let me get another.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger action going on.
I'm just trying to like take a mental snapshot so when we see the non-prime in the future, I'll know what to remember.
We'll take a peek. Soldier, Spy, Tinker Tailor. 41.
Soldier, Spy, Tinker Tailor, says Scott Porter. Traded Stealth. Captain Carter may start the game with Captain Carter's shield and or Super Soldier Serum. The fact that you can, like, some people have to pay to equip like the Tesseract, but then these characters, like her and the other Prime, can start with both without any additional
Prime. It's Prime privilege, Simeon. Prime privilege.
She may have both of these equipped at the same time. Well, I would hope so.
Nice.
So, yeah, we know Super Soldier Serum is 50-50 willpower if they already have it. I'm assuming she does. Yeah. Her one choice gave birth to a whole new history. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the soldier or spy keywords gain the shield keyword. Okay. That makes no, that does not make Hayward any better because he's sword.
Will this almost let us make a Guardians of the Multiverse team ability or keyword, right? Will they almost all have shield maybe?
Soldier, spy, possibly. Yeah.
Maybe. It's a big maybe.
She's got invincible willpower as her defense power. Nothing this woman can't handle. Special damage power. You take your orders from me. Enhancement leadership. When Captain Carter uses it and it succeeds, once this turn, a friendly character that has the shield team ability may use it as free. That's good.
That's good. That's really good.
Because you're already probably playing her with at least a little bit of shield.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like she has incentive to build a shield team. So.
And these are just like auto plays in sealed, so I'm not going to pretend like any of these aren't going to be. Invincible willpower. We'll have to see what her shield does, but
target 12 for 4.
Yeah, 12 for 4 with enhancement and leadership that does bonus.
Yeah.
And if for some reason you have enough better stuff that you're running her at 35, she does not lose any of that immediate utility. She gets defend off the bat. And she's got initiative so she can see through hindering. Dang.
Let's go.
She's solid. I don't know if I'm playing her over like some of the previous primes, but man, is she solid. Triple lightning bolt, 6 range.
Well, no, but she's awesome.
Yeah, she'll definitely make tons of teams. All right, defend. If this character can already use defend, adjacent friendly characters modify defense +1. I think that was.
Did I not call that?
I thought that was my guess. Okay.
Is that your guess?
I don't know. We might have both thought of it.
I'm pretty sure I called that, dude.
Because one of the other Captain Carters can like have defend, or like has defend top dial.
Yeah. It might have been. I thought I called it. Maybe it was both of us. Maybe it was you. But I was like, hell yeah, defend +1 defense.
So there's a certain Uatu that'll be 45 points, and then have like I don't know the catcher's mitt next to him. That 21 defend.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Uatu
poison him.
Shield.
Yeah, so she.
You know how you
she's
get around
giving a
that
20 at top
put them on
dial.
that click when they have maggots.
Yeah. Or you play her, and she also gives out a 20 defend with a 50-50 willpower roll for 35 points more. Like, I don't know.
Insane.
Actually, for 35 points more, she's the same thing. What do we got?
Yeah, 35. It doesn't cost any extra.
Gamora, daughter of Thanos. This is the one we have the least information about as far as the TV series goes. Black Order, minions of Thanos. So she works with... Who is that other person? Star-Lord? Yeah, she works with Star-Lord. Assassin, cosmic ruler, warrior. She can become part of a Guardians of the Galaxy theme team because of that Star-Lord. My father's resolve. Once per turn, when Gamora, daughter of Thanos, rolls a single d6, she may re-roll it. That's good. I don't know what she's got. She's got blades, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Perfectly balanced. Blades, claws, fangs. When Gamora, daughter of Thanos, uses it, you may instead deal half the d6 result to the target. If you do healed daughter of Thanos or an adjacent friendly character, a number of clicks equal to the halved result.
Okay.
That's pretty good if you roll, like, well.
1/2 goes to damage, 1/2 to healing.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, it's mostly good on, like, a 5/6, but obviously, like, any kind of heal that you don't have to, like, power action for specifically healing is pretty solid. I deliver mercy. I love no one. Still the deadliest woman in the galaxy, a dominion of death. I've spent most of my life surrounded by enemies. The universe judged me, ignoring my destiny. Okay. 125 points. 12 for 4 with hypersonic, 2 lightning bolts, 0 range. Makes sense why she's got 0 range. What's the hypersonic called? I deliver mercy. Yeah, I like the 75-point line. Obviously, Blades with Exploit is stellar.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm playing the top line ever, but
that blade.
Yeah. I was hoping for a little bit of flavor as to deal with the little robot creature she has, but I don't know how specific. I mean, we haven't seen the episode with her, but they're saying the significant appearance is the one that we did see in that series. So, obviously,
yeah,
this is like her like slashing at Ultron and stuff. All right, we got her bow.
You can see this really cool
the person that she was hanging out with.
You can tell that he built from scrap parts on Sakaar.
Wow. Looks like
just a really
looks like when I'm building a figure on like an MMO, like if there was like a Transformers MMO RPG and you could design your own Transformer.
Really cool
this is what mine would end up looking like.
Goes. I really, really like it. Let's pull it
back. Get your camera to focus,
Take a look
Scott.
at the card here.
Jeez. All right.
We've got
that is the longest trait since Captain Marvel Ultra Chase. Holy cow. I think we lost Calder. That's okay. We'll keep going. So real name Tony Stark. Avengers, Stark Industries, armor, celebrity, scientist, warrior. Hang on. I have something just in case this happened. Just in case we lost Calder. I have backup Calder right here. Okay. Now that backup Calder's here. At the beginning of the game, you may generate up to 3 standard objects anywhere on the map, at least 5 squares from one another. I'm going to check YouTube and make sure that there's no comments that I'm ignoring. Let's see. Okay, cool. When Sicarian Iron Man picks up a standard object, you may instead place it on his card if less than 2 objects are on his card. So you generate up to 3 standard objects anywhere on the map, at least 5 squares from one another. I have to imagine this is in addition to any previously placed objects. When he picks up a standard object, you may instead place it on his card if less than 2 objects are on his card. So you can stack 2 on his card. Sicarian Iron Man modifies his combat values by +1 for each standard object on his card. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose 1 standard speed or attack power for each object on his card to use until the next turn. When Sicarian Iron Man would be dealt damage from an opponent's attack, you may remove a standard object from his card to take 1 unavoidable damage instead. Dang.
Love it.
So he's +2, I mean, with... I'm assuming like a sidestep helper kind of thing going on. He's a +2.
Yeah, I'm just going to do voice only because I was glitching out like crazy. So we're going to keep it like this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As far as defense goes, it looks like he can pick a standard, what was it? Standard speed or attack power, and then he can reduce damage by removing the objects and taking 1 unavoidable. So it looks like other than that, he only has willpower. Smartest man on any planet, outwit perplex. Determined to not waste my life with a box of scraps. All right, let's see that.
I love that.
See that
with
dial.
A box of scraps. Love that. That line from Iron Man 1. Love it.
So it could be 8 range.
50 points. 50 points.
Yeah, 50 points for 7 clicks is already solid. The ability to pick 2 standard powers is pretty solid. This is like levels of rare Franklin. Not quite there, but pretty close. The ability to... So all you have to do is pair this dude with like Tinkerer or someone who creates standard objects. Like the Shi'ar flags would work really good with this guy. What were his keywords? He's got to have Cosmic, right? Avengers, Stark Industry, Armor, Celebrity, Scientist, Warrior. He doesn't have Cosmic. All right, well, you got to team him up with somebody. Like Scientist, you could team him up with Tinkerer and like Silver.
Tons of Scientists.
And easily just never have a lack of objects.
You start your game, you always have objects. Like turn 1, you can move, pick up an object, and then choose sidestep, grab another object, and instantly be there.
Well, this is on top of equipping. So if for some reason you want to give him the power gem so that he's already an 11 for 4, and then he picks up 2 objects, he's now a 12 for 5.
13?
With a 19
13
defense.
for 5. With 2 objects.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. 13 for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a 19 defense, 8 range.
Yeah.
Yeah. And outwit. Yeah.
Love it, man.
That's a good figure.
That's good stuff.
I have never seen such cheap chases that are like more utility pieces than like this 50 points is way more interesting to me than Sky Tyrant. Is he nearly as good? No. Is it way more fun?
No.
Yes. Like
100%. I love him.
Yeah. Compared to Sky Tyrant, like I would rather play this every single day, and I won't feel bad about playing this. That's like the big thing for me is just it looks cool. It's got a really really long trait, so I can slip it to my opponent at the beginning of the game and waste 5 minutes of playtime while they're trying to decipher it.
You'll be able to be like, hey, look, when I get 2 objects, blah, 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 blah. Oh, man.
We got Frost Loki next to something that he should be bigger than.
Frost, average size Loki.
All right. As Guardian, Brute, Deity, Future, Monster, Mystical, Past. Should have Celebrity. All right. That's fine. I wish. Steal energy. When Loki hits after resolutions, give each hit character an action token.
Good. Good.
Okay. I couldn't possibly tell you. It'll ruin the magic. Maybe he appears in another one that like we haven't seen, but
maybe in a different one. He might in like season 2 that was actually planned for season 1. This doesn't happen.
Maybe. I couldn't possibly tell you. It'll ruin the magic. Plasticity. Adjacent opposing characters can only clear 1 action token instead of 2. That's nuts. I don't think we've ever seen that, right?
No, I don't think so.
If you're next to somebody and they have to clear that turn, because clearing is not optional. You have to do it if you didn't take an action that turn. You only remove 1 action token? Dang. No, I didn't boom. Did you boom? You always boom. Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this for the world. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So these are all quotes from the Party Thor episode. You're my brother from another mother man. Brothers forever. One step ahead of you. Get some battle fury. Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist. So maybe the flurry poison battle fury. Is that the combo that he's going to end up with? 75 points. So he's got steel energy his whole dial. 2 targets his whole dial. That's not
the giant reach.
Not the best. Is he a giant? He is a giant. Okay.
He is a giant. It's weird. His sculpt isn't really reflective of that, but he is a giant.
Was that Iron Man a giant?
I think Iron Man was probably standard size, ironically. Yeah, he's standard
Iron Man is bigger than Loki. Yeah. So is Ultron, but okay. So he's got giant reach. He's got that 3/6 willpower. Amazing and sealed.
Gosh, dude.
Fits on a ton of teams.
Absolutely amazing.
It'll be one of the more fun chases, just because of like the interesting stuff it does. It will not be like an expensive chase, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be super sought after.
He might see play. I don't know, man.
He's a cool looking character. If he did, if it was plasticity, really cool. Adjacent opposing characters can only clear 1 action token and can't use willpower, then it would be like, oh
yeah.
Like, is there a character that says? Yeah, I think there's one of like the Avengers 10 million BC that does something similar to that. But all right, this Ultron has kind of a weird face, but it looks like the digital rendering. Maybe it's just because it's so shiny, and I can't really tell.
Yeah, shiny.
I can see 7 range, 2 lightning bolts. Masters of Evil, armor, cosmic, robot, ruler. But Calder, in the TV show, he wasn't part of the Masters of Evil. Why is he having the keyword?
I know.
So he works with the Prime Ultron. He has the right keyword. He can go collect Infinity Gems. Let's see what he does. You will... Oh, real name Vision.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically Ultron in the body that became Vision, but...
Right.
Yeah. You will not stop me from doing what is necessary. Another stupid long trait. A lot of these chases are not only unique, but also have just a long trait that they go with. At the beginning of the game, each opponent must give an Infinity Gem token to 6 distinct characters on their starting force. If they have less than 6 characters, excess tokens must be given to 1 or more characters. So you can double up. When Ultron Infinity hits 1 or more characters with an Infinity Gem token, instead of normal damage, you may choose to remove 1 hit character's Infinity Gem token to roll a d6 to gain mission points equal to the result.
Yo, let's go!
Okay, if he's under 100 points, if he's like 100 points under, he definitely has utility. Like, there's no way you couldn't play him and Wrecker on a Masters of Evil team and not like do well. If he's like costed well. So he's got space for running shot, the ultimate fusion for charge, power, soul, vibranium laced armor, mind, time. I'm glad you asked that because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan and reality. Is he missing any? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's all the gems. Okay. So traded stealth and then a mission point ability. 125 points.
Okay. That's still a fun dial, man. Like, that's a super fun dial. I think there's still a way to, like, abuse this, though. Like, sure, you might roll a 1 on your mission point dice.
Oh, there's...
But, like...
I mean, the thing that comes to mind immediately is... he's not reducing pen damage, so... For 125 points, his dial is not as long as it kind of looks, even though it's decent reducers. But with that Ultron Pym, you could theoretically running shot to one of like the gems that Ultron Pym has put down. You give Ultron Pym a power action to remove that gem. He gets 1 or 2 or 3 or whichever one it is. This guy shoots somebody and rolls a d6 and maybe gets like... if he gets a 6, that reduces the amount of gems that Ultron Pym has to get by 1. Dang. No, he is very fun.
Dude, I mean, him just with, like, Wrecker, though. Like,
13
him and
square
Wrecker.
reach. Yeah, him and Wrecker.
8 points. Like, fast, I mean, if, say, Wrecker has all 4.
Oh, sure.
He can get 12 points in a turn. Like, if everything goes well,
Yeah. If you're giving him, like, some sort of...
Pretty solid.
Is it the reality gem that lets you make... No, that's... TK is free. There's some gem that lets you do an attack as free again. Or something.
I think that was reality when you used to be able to TK an attack.
Okay. Yeah,
TK attack. I think that people did.
No, a 12 for 4 solid.
Like,
Outwit.
Still,
Power
like,
Cosmic.
Friendly mind control. There is... shoot, you can have Mobius on the team and give this dude the cloak. Spider-Man cloak, phase 4, free attack, right? And then punch. Or running shot up, shoot. Oh, never mind, he's got a phase. Yeah, never mind, that wouldn't work. Nah, I apologize. Take this back.
No, there's definitely ways that you can get more than one attack in a turn, for sure.
Yeah. Give him flurry somehow,
I mean, yeah. There's definitely, like, the flurry option. Wait, how's that worded? At the beginning of the game...
XSX Waldo arm.
When Ultron Infinity hits 1 or more characters, instead of normal damage, you may choose to remove 1 hit... Okay, so even if you energy explode, you only get to remove 1.
Yeah, you only get to remove 1.
Dang.
That's so awesome. I love it. I love this figure. Like...
Yeah, he's not exactly what I thought.
No, I don't think so.
This is like a powering up kind of version. And
yeah, dude.
He just, it makes sense because if he gets them all, then he just wins the game. Which, to be fair, is how, like, comics and Heroclix, like, should make sense. If you have the Infinity Gems, like, all 6 of them, you win. Yeah. Like, that's how the comics are.
Typically,
like, you just win.
Like, that just makes sense. I love it for villains to have this, too, because it's like, all heroes, most of the time, they just need to knock out the villain and then call it a day. But the villain is the one with the weird plan to, like, take over the world. So that's why I love mission points for villains, for the Wrecking Crew, for Ultron, for every Ultron. Mission points for villains just make sense. And this is a beautiful dude to put on your Masters of Evil theme team. Run all 3 Ultrons. Run him and Wrecker. Like, I love it, dude. And, like, you can get 6 mission points in a turn with 1 attack. I think in Sealed, I think you win off mission points in Sealed, like, a lot. Right? Come on. Don't you think you would win off mission points?
I think so. In Sealed, in this Sealed, because it's 6 distinct characters, there's 0 chance that somebody's running a team with, like, maybe someone's running a team with, like, 3, but I highly doubt it, unless they pull this guy. There's not very many high-costed characters. There's definitely 6 characters. Not only are you, like, you're giving your opponent a chance to, like, go further and win because you're not dealing them damage. You're also, like, working towards a goal. So he has to hit so let's say an average roll is, like, 3.5. He has to get 20 points. He'd have to hit... out of the 6. No, that works out. That math works out. Okay. If he hits all 6, then, like, the average rolls would say that he would win by mission points. He'd get 20. Because, yeah, if he's hitting... Yeah, 3-4 would be the average. Okay. I mean, it's going to be rough if your first two are like a 1, a 2, a 1, but, you know, keep at it. You'll get the 6, 5, 6, hopefully. No, I don't think he's going to win too many times on his own in Constructed, but he's definitely a solid add to like any existing mission point team. And he's got Ruler, he's got Cosmic, he's got Armor, Robot, Masters of Evil. So he works with Susan, Queen of Atlantis. He works with Uatu. He works with all the Robot Ultrons, the Wrecker. Man, he works with a ton of like existing. I mean, just keyword wise, he doesn't necessarily like.
The only
mesh well
bummer is that he doesn't have Scientist. I think Scientist is like one of the better mission point keywords. Just because you have Uatu, and then you can Wizard Wrecker on there.
Right.
And then also Ultron, I guess, and then normal Ultron also has Scientist. But yeah,
that is true.
But dude, I love it. I can't wait to play him on an Ultron team. What is that? It has to be 400 points. It'll be a casual fun time, but like that would be a scary team.
Casual fun time for only me.
Okay.
When I crossed
for like, only me
your starting area, and I'm like, yeah, look at all these monsters you have to deal with.
Next time there's a tournament,
or let me win.
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of the opposite of casual fun. But like next time I play 400 points, probably gonna. I mean, once the set's out, gotta give him a go at all.
Yeah,
dude, this is how Ultron
once.
Like that, like Ultron feels like this unstoppable threat where it's like, oh no, the robots, and he never goes away, and it's like terrifying.
Heroclix Battlefield.
That's how Ultron should feel, and like this Ultron feels terrifying. Like,
well, because
I love it.
You know, on the top end of that D6 roll, that's like a countdown. If he hits a 4, 5, 6, you're like, oh. If he only hits like a 1, 2, I mean, even if he hits a 3, that's like, you know, he's getting closer to his mission points, and all he has to do is hit the other 5 people. Sure, you could like hide him away, but I mean, if he's just lucky, he only has to hit like 4. If he's just really lucky with his rolls, he only has to hit 4, maybe 5 if he's rolling like 4, 5, 6s.
True.
If there's a couple 4s in there, I mean, you really don't have to hit that many, and that's, you know, if he's played with Wrecker and Wrecker's like destroying some blocking and getting them. You know, he doesn't even have to roll very well more than like once or twice. You know, adding 12 to your mission points on a Wrecker team is huge. That like means 3 more turns with Wrecker and you win. Yeah.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. All right, man. It's getting pretty close to roll-off time on Heroclix. I love today. I think we needed today after this week. Yeah, it was huge. We've only seen 3 super rares. We are missing one of the rare primes, and we've seen 4 super rares, I guess. But like, we still have a ton to see. We're missing the Disney Plus like live action chases. You know, this is oddly enough, you can't really make a distinct decision on this set, I don't think, from just Scott's videos. I am still in the I love it category. Today was like, it pushed me over, like, I like
none of these chases are like have to own to continue playing the game kind of things, but they're all very fun, and I won't be disappointed with any of them. So that does make me excited.
On average, besides like Venom Magneto, they're all better than the Empire chases, in my opinion.
I mean, the
and
utilities.
I think also War of the Realms. I think they're all better than War of the Realms chases.
I'd say like
way more fun, way more flavorful.
Yeah, there's only a few that like the utility is like maybe not the same level, and we still have 3, 4 chases to go.
3 chases left.
3 chases.
Yeah, we got kind of spoiled seeing that many.
Dang. All right. Well, until next time, we will be recording our episode in a few days. So, what will we possibly talk about? But yes, this has been all the unboxings from Scott Porter, and there you go.
Wow. Happy trails.